You are looking for connection, commitment, and a marriage that truly works. You want to be loved for who you are and to give your best to the one that you love. How can you make this happen? The answer lies in the next decision you make, because it is in our moments of decision that our relationships are shaped. Your relationships will rise or fall to the level of the decisions that you make. My life's goal is to help you make smarter decisions so you can have better relationships. It is time to transform your thinking, because if you can transform your thinking, you will transform your decisions. And if you transform your decisions, then you can transform your relationships. Join me at the Lagos Marriage Masterclass on November the 3rd. Whether you're single or you're married or you're somewhere in between, there is a session for you. Register today at www.marriagemasterclass.org. Early bird discounts will not last forever, so act now. You see, you thought that this was just another marriage seminar, but it isn't. It is so much more than that. Prepare to be surprised. Hello and welcome to Tommy Talks TV, the place to be to build great love relationships. I'd like to start by saying a very big thank you as always. Thank you for all your likes and your shares and your comments on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, on YouTube. I really appreciate you because you're helping us spread the message further, faster. So thank you very much indeed. Now, as usual, today I'm going to be taking one of your questions, and it goes like this. I'm in a relationship with a Christian girl. We go to church together. 6 months into the relationship, things got really sexual. Deep down, it got to me, but she didn't seem to care. I raised the issue once and it caused problems. Well, it was really hard to stop. One night, God really moved within me and I made up my mind never to indulge again. When I shared it with her, it became a problem. So she said I was selfish and I was choosing to be celibate to please my conscience, that I shouldn't force her into something that she wasn't ready for. Well, I decided to end the relationship on that note, but she's now willing to go without sex. I don't even know how to go about the new relationship. What should we do to help us please God and do the right thing and still be happy together? Or do we have to end the relationship? Now, I would really love to give you a standing ovation because, from what you have said, you have demonstrated that you are a man of principle and you really have a desire to please God. You have a desire to obey God. So to have made the decision that you made when you made it shows that even though you've made a mistake, you recognize that what you ought to do is to run towards God each time you make a mistake and make amends. And that is what you have sought to do. So congratulations for that. Now, on the other hand, it looks to me like your fiancée is singing from a completely different hymn sheet altogether. So her perspective to relationships is completely different from yours. It looks like there's a clash of values here. So for her to make it so difficult for you and to be so vehemently against you obeying God's word raises major red flags for me, because what that tells me is that the values that you have and the things that you hold dear, pleasing God and obeying God, are not things that are valuable to her. She doesn't seem as if she has a fear of God as you do. So that causes me to ask, what do you think could possibly be in the future when there are other decisions that need to be made where you want to go the word way and she wants to go her way? That is something for you to pause and actually think about, because you see, when you marry somebody who is a carnal Christian, you will have the exact same problems you would have with someone who didn't even have a relationship with God at all in the first place. So it is quite clear to me that her mindset, her understanding of what Christianity is completely different. A lot of times people don't realize that to be a Christian means to be a Christ follower. That means you're prepared to follow through with God's word, to obey him and to do what the word says. And if she doesn't have that kind of mindset, then I would suggest that you have lots of other challenges ahead in your future when it comes to decision making. If you ask me, my honest opinion is this: you ought to end this relationship and take your time and trust God to send you a woman who actually has the same desire for God, the same pursuit after God, and shares the same values as you do. Whoever you choose to spend your life with should be someone that draws you in the direction of the things of God, not someone that draws you away from the things of God. Well, I hope this has helped you. If this has helped you, then please leave me a message on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram or YouTube. And if you've got a question you would like me to answer, then head on over to tommytalks.com/ask and I'll answer your question next time. See you next time. Bye-bye.